Welcome back to my series where I profile unique Airbnb stays.
So far in the series, we've met a man who single-handedly built the modern yet functional, not so tiny home. We then took a turn to learn more from the project manager behind the build of the luxury villa overlooking the tranquil ocean. And in episode 3, we visited a farm and saw a barn conversion from originally a home for dogs to a mountain retreat.
Today I'm going to introduce you to a cottage nestled in nature overlooking the Indian Ocean that has been called
the Coast King Cottage.
It's so nice to meet you. How's it?
Lovely to meet you.
Thank you for having me. Wow, this beautiful cottage. The exterior is gorgeous. Can you tell me a little bit about the inspiration for the design?
Yeah, so that wasn't me. I was an American. His name is Ken Smith. He came over here a long time ago. And he's one of our tribe who wants to be in nature, but you need to be in the city. So his idea was, I think, to design houses. And that was before the tiny house movement started. That give you that feeling you're outside all the time in connection with nature, but you're still close to the city and you don't have more than you need, and you have space around you inside the house and outside. So he actually chooses these plots that are very hard to get to, and a lot of people say, oh, we have to hike up the mountain. But when they're up here, they're like, yeah, it's worth it, we come back. But that gives you that bit of setback from the world underneath, and that's really what adds to the design. So it's not just the house, but actually the surroundings and where they are.
I love the exterior. Can we go check out the inside?
Yeah, let's do it. Please,
Okay.
go ahead. Right, let's go inside. Welcome to the Coast King.
Immediately I'm taken away by the spaciousness. It looks like a small cottage from the outside, but inside there's so much freedom to move around. Can you talk to me a little bit about what you love about the space?
I'm so happy you totally got what was the idea behind it, is that you feel free and that you have a space from where you can see nature from everywhere. So if you're up there and doing some yoga or waking up and taking in that view, or if you sit here in the evening and read a book and look out to the ocean. So that was the idea, joining spaces without enclosing them within a small space.
I feel that every single space can be lived. Like you said, you could do yoga, but at the same time, it's also a bedroom. And at the same time, this is like a lounging, comfy area where you could read a book, but it's also such a space where you can connect with people. How many people usually come stay in this Airbnb?
We usually have 4 people, but we can squeeze someone in there and there, but we don't really like to do that. But then if people come for a braai, we've got the balcony behind it. So yeah, I'd say 6 people you can happily entertain here.
How did you get involved with Airbnb?
That's a funny story. So I rented the brother of this house that's further up the road. I was working in Jakarta and being locked in the city the whole time. So I just wanted to be out. And when I saw it, I'm like, no, I need to live here. That's how I met Kent, who builds all these houses. And this friendship developed, and I went away quite often. And then asked him, so can I maybe Airbnb it? And he's like, yeah, sure. So that's how it all started. And then he's like, ooh, by the way, I built another little house, and would you like to Airbnb that too? And then this one came along, and so now we've got a few of these houses.
What have been some of your highlights of being an Airbnb host?
We do get lovely guests. So I think people that want that escape. So you meet lovely people, and it's also always lovely to have people coming back that say, oh, we just need to break again in this cottage.
I'd love to explore more. Can we check out more of the space?
Yeah, let's have a look.
What strikes me about this home is the color palette. It's very bright, summery, but at the same time, not too far a stretch from the serene blues that are right outside the door from the sea over there. Talk to me a bit about how you came up, or how Ken came up with the color scheme.
So a lot of it is actually learning by doing, and I love bright colors and most people around me don't. So I started off actually painting the whole kitchen blue and they were like, oh God, what have we done? And so we returned to white and agreed all on white with a bit of color.
Okay.
I'm not from a design background, so it's kind of just whatever makes the space feel alive, I think. So a little bit of blues, yellows and greens usually find a space into our cottage. But yeah, I can't claim that we have it all thought out from the beginning. It's kind of more like how we live life. We build it patch by patch and then see where it goes to.
The color scheme may be intuitive based on the greens from the mountains, blue from the sea, and pops of color that match a sunrise. But I'm curious about the thought behind the efficient layout and living areas in this cottage.
Now that we're talking about it, the layout of the kitchen in this house is different, and that was a father-son project because this house actually belongs to Ken's son, Damien, and he laid out the kitchen, and I think it works really well that you have that dreamy city space there, and you can cook here while talking to your guest on the table.
Very much a livable kitchen. I can see myself cooking up a pasta in here, enjoying a glass of wine. I love it. What would you call this? A breakfast little nook?
Yeah, or actually now that we need to work from home, we tend to call it work with a view, so it's our multi-space.
I mean, I could definitely see myself working from here. It's almost one of those scenes that you see in a movie, but is never practical for real life. And you guys have managed to get that here, which is really exciting.
I envy the people that can concentrate when they're sitting there. I would just look for whales.
With views that take your breath away, and with the possibility of spotting dolphins and whales, this cottage seems to be the ultimate spot to press pause and soak up the simple yet precious moments in life.
Talk to me about how you guys have thought of everything.
Well, we really do need a washing machine to turn the house over, and a lot of people come and travel the garden route and they have this as their final stop in Cape Town. So they have tons of washing with them before they go home. This is a very much hard-working device in this house.
Let's go check out the bedrooms. So this is the master bedroom. I love this light. Is it locally sourced?
Yes, that's locally from the local Mr. Price. We don't have a big budget for our houses, so we just try to find the little quirky things in the normal stores and the normal, preferably in flea markets. But yes, otherwise it's supplemented from just normal everyday stores that we have around here.
So the master bedroom feeds out into a deck that seems to wrap around the whole house.
Yes.
Talk to me about this deck and these windows and just all of the glass and natural lighting.
Yeah, we're just really trying to get as much nature in and connect you, but still giving you the feeling of a house. And the deck goes all the way around, so that depending where the wind comes from, you do find a spot where you don't get blown away, because as you know, Cape Town can get quite windy in the summer. And then we'll have a barbecue behind the house where you can braai and then enjoy your food out of the view again. So it's kind of inside outside living is the idea there.
I'm sure people leave here feeling just a little bit lighter but a bit more alive. What have been some of the comments from your guests?
A lot of them that they really felt above the world and they didn't want to go back to it. I think that in different ways we do get quite often that they feel like they got to retreat from it all without having to go far away. And you do have all these animals around you that help.
You know what? I get the feeling that you're almost living in a musical. You can open the windows in the morning and just sing and take all of nature in, and birds will come on your hands. Love it. So this is the main bedroom. Can you walk me through the bathroom and show me the other bedroom as well?
Yes, let's go. Although I have to admit our bathroom is more functional than really something specially designed. But yes, we just want to have, like, as with everything, easy to maintain, but still nice and functional and free. So it's just a little walk-in shower with a rain head. So you probably shower like you're under the rain.
We've got a stairway to a different bedroom. Let's go check that out.
This is our second bedroom, which is more like a tree house and sheltered feeling, and we often get people that's just two, like a couple, and then it's perfect to do your yoga or meditation in the morning, look on art here above, or if you're using the space for a longer time, then someone can be downstairs and you're upstairs above here and do your own thing. Yeah, or you can just bring the kids up here that love playing here.
You're definitely not cramped at all. There's a lot of space in here. How long do people stay on average?
We've had everything from people that just stay 2 nights to people that we've got this one consultant. She comes back in the winter months and works here for 2 months at a time. And she's been here now several times, I think 3-4 times. She just says she needs to come back and have a winter break here to stay. So the whole range from a few days up to a full month.
Wow, now something that I can definitely imagine helps anyone through winter is that quaint little fireplace over there. That is gorgeous. Can you talk to me a bit about the fireplace? Is it the only heat for the whole house?
Yes, it is the only heat for the whole house, but this is a little power place. And what is nice, because of the long flue, the heat actually travels up quite nicely, and you don't need more than this little fireplace. And if it gets super cold, you can sleep up here because all the warmth will stay here the whole night under the bamboo, which provides nice insulation as well. He's a much loved friend, and as you can see, he's done quite a bit of work.
It's just like a fireplace that jumps into your heart. It's one of those when you see it, you're just like, ah. What I'd love for you to do is to show me your favorite place of the entire house.
Yeah, there's a few. Okay. There's a few for every mood. So, but yes, let's go back down. My surprise location isn't actually that much of a surprise because I guess everybody would choose this spot. There's just nothing better to get up before sunrise and sit here with a nice hot cup of coffee and just lean back and watch the sun come up over the mountains. Your day is made no matter what happens afterwards.
And it's almost just like the sun's beautiful rays just come and give you a little warm hug first thing in the morning. You can't but feel loved being over here. And talk to me about that secret contraption over there. I'm sure that is a hit with all of the guests.
It looks like something we picked up from the side of the beach, but actually it's a fully functional hanging chair, and you just twist around and watch the views.
Inside-outside living is clearly a priority of this cottage. With interiors that allow you to enjoy the views come rain or shine, let's take a step outside and see what the balcony has to offer.
Yeah, so you can open this up.
This is so serene and peaceful.
Wake up to the sound of birds in the morning. Okay, it starts to sound cheesy now, but it actually is like this.
No, it is. I'm here. It's really this amazing. And I'd love to hear about that braai. I mean, we're in South Africa after all. Let's go check it out.
Yeah, no house without a braai here.
Is this a fan favorite?
I think so, yes. People move it to wherever you want to have it. But yes, you can sit out here and be up with the mountain, or move the table and have the braai out in front, depending on what the weather says.
Well, this house definitely has a lot of personality and its own unique character. I've thoroughly enjoyed checking the space out today. From that interior where we just look out into the sea, watch the morning sunrise, and then just walking around this balcony, being able to absorb every single part of where we're at, from the ocean into Cape Town and then back up into the mountains. If people come here, what is one thing that you'd love them to leave knowing or seeing in the space?
I think if you come here and you see that ocean all the time, you really should get in and have a look underneath. And it's so easy and so accessible to just put on your snorkeling mask and look at those amazing kelp forests. I'm sure you've seen the Octopus Teacher,
yes,
which has been filmed just down the road.
Uta, I want to thank you so much for waking up so early so that I could enjoy the sunrise.
Well, you woke up even earlier.
I'm very grateful. I've really enjoyed just being able to explore the space, and thank you for your time. I really enjoyed it.
It's been so lovely to meet you.
Cool. Take care.
Thanks so much.
A huge thanks to Uta. We had a wonderful morning enjoying the beautiful cottage and soaking up the sunshine. It was definitely memorable. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. And if you'd like to see some of the future episodes, consider subscribing to my channel. Oh, and my treat,
I will link some of the previous episodes in the end screen, so make sure you check those out as well. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care. Bye.